Hi friends, welcome back to our Python tutorial. In the previous video, we have seen about the various assignment of variables and also we have given a small introduction about what is a data type, and we also seen the first two types of data types, numbers and strings. Now in this video, let us continue with the rest of the data types. Okay, after numbers and strings, the next data type in Python is the list. Python list consists of different kinds of items. That is, in Python list, we can able to store multiple items of different data types. Each and every item is separated by commas and the entire list items are enclosed within a square brackets. We can access each and every value in a list by using the slicing operator, which we have already seen in the concept of strings. Similar to strings, in list also, we can access the elements by using the index. The index starts with 0. And as I said earlier, we have two special operators, namely the concatenation operator and the repetition operator. Plus is the concatenation operator and asterisk is the repetition operator. It applies both for string as well as the Python list. Okay, let us see with an example so that it may be very clear for you. Okay, this is the standard declaration for a list. List equal to, inside square brackets we have given 5 elements: ABCD, which is a string, 786, which is an integer, 2.23, which is a floating point variable, John, which is again a string, and 70.2, which is a float type variable. Okay, this list consists of 5 elements. One is of which has one integer value, 2 float value, and 2 string value. We have another list which is named as tiny list and has two elements. The first element is an integer and the second element is a string value. Okay, this is the proper way of representing a list. We have to just give the list name followed by an equal to sign, and at the right of the equal to sign we can give the list of elements. We can have n number of elements and each and every element can be of any data type. This is one speciality of list. Okay, now I am just going to print the list. If I give print list, all the elements of the list will get printed in my output console. Now I just want to print the first element of my list. So as I said, we can access each and every element in the list by using a slicing operator by using an index value. So in order to print the first element of the list, I am just going to give print list of 0. If I give like this, the first element of the list will get printed in my console. Okay, now the third statement is print list of 1:3. This will give me the output as the element with index 1 till the element with index 2. That is, the index 1 and 2 will get printed. The starting index is 1 and the last index will be 2. So that my output will be 786, 2.23. The elements whose index are 1 and 2 are get displayed in the output console. In the fourth statement, we are given print list of 2 colon. By giving this, we'll get the output as the element with index value 2 will be the start index and the rest of the elements will get printed. So, print list of 2 colon will let me print the element starting from index 2 till the last index. Okay, now print tiny list asterisk 2. Since asterisk is a repetition operator, I am going to print the elements in the list tiny list twice. So I have given print tiny list asterisk 2 so that the list gets printed 2 times. Okay, in the last statement, I am just going to concatenate both the list. The list and tiny list are two different lists which I am going to concatenate using the concatenation operator plus. That's why I have given print list plus tiny list, which will combine the elements of both the list and the output will be displayed in the console. Okay friends, now the next data type in Python is the tuples, Python tuples. Okay, Python is also similar to list, in which we can store elements of different data types together. The only difference between a tuple and Python is the difference between tuple and the list is, in list we can store elements of different data types and also we can do updations at each and every step. But in tuple it's only one time initialization. We can say tuple as read only list. That is, once you initialize the values for a tuple, we cannot change or update it at later cases. That's the main difference between the list and tuple. And also, we can represent a list by using a square bracket or simply brackets. Your list elements will be enclosed within brackets, but the tuple elements will be enclosed in parentheses or rounded brackets. Okay. Now let us see some example regarding to tuple. Okay. As I said, the correct way of representing a tuple is the elements of the tuple should be enclosed within round brackets or parentheses. Okay, here the tuple equal to ABCD 786.2.23 John 70.2. This is the same example as we have seen for list. In case of list, it is represented within square brackets. In case of tuple, it is represented within round brackets or parentheses. Okay. Now the same process is repeated here. In the first step, we are going to print the entire tuple. So I have given print tuple. And the second statement, I just want to print the first element of the tuple. So I have given print tuple of 0. In the third statement, I am going to print the element with starting index 1 till index 2. That is, the first two index values are going to print. So I am giving print tuple of 1:3. In the fourth statement, I just want to print the element with starting index 2 till the entire tuple. So I have given print tuple of 2:. In the fifth statement, I am just going to use the repetition operator so that I can print my tuple n number of times. Here I just want to print it 2 times, so I have given print tiny tuple asterisk 2 so that my tuple value get printed twice. In the last statement, it is given print tuple plus tiny tuple. Tuple and tiny tuple are two different tuples. Now by using the concatenation operator, I am going to combine both the tuples. Okay. As I said earlier, tuple is also known as read-only list. That is, once the value is initialized, the same will last till the end of the program. We cannot update the values of the tuple. But in list, it is possible. That's a major difference between a tuple and a list. Here is a simple example for that. When you try to update the value of a tuple, you will get syntax error. See, here it is given tuple equal to ABCD 7862.23 John 70.2. Since it's a tuple, it is enclosed within a parenthesis. And in the next statement, list equal to the same values ABCD 786.2.23 John 70.2. Being a list, it is enclosed within square brackets. Now, in the third statement, I'm trying to update the tuple. That is, I'm changing the value second index. That is, in tuple, the value of the second index is 2.23. I'm trying to change it to 1000. But if I try to do like that, it shows me invalid syntax with tuple because we cannot update the value of tuple. But we can do the same process in a list. See, in the last statement, list of 2 equal to 1000. When I try doing this, my list, the second index value of my list will get changed from 2.23 to 1000. It is a valid declaration. It is a valid syntax regarding list. But it is invalid in tuple. Okay. Our next data type is Python dictionary. Python dictionaries consist of key value pairs. That is, in list and tuple, we have elements of different data types, but everything is a single element. But in case of dictionary, here also we have values of different types, but for each and everything we have a key. In case of list and tuple, we are accessing our elements by using the index. In dictionary, the key acts exactly like the index. Here we can access each and every element of the dictionary by using the key. Okay, dictionaries are enclosed inside a curly braces, and we can access the element of a dictionary by using the square braces. Now let us see the example of a dictionary so that it may be very clear. Okay, firstly I am giving dict equal to empty curly braces, which means the name of my dictionary is dict, and as of now I am not putting any elements inside the dictionary. It is simply a empty dictionary. So dict equal to empty braces. Now I am going to add on one element to the dictionary. So for adding that element, as I said earlier, in dictionary we have elements in the form of key value pairs. So if I give dict of 1 equal to this is 1, here the first element which I am going to insert into my dictionary is this is 1, that is the value, and the corresponding key for that value is 1. Okay, now I am going to add on the next element, dict of 2 equal to this is 2. So that the second element which I am going to add has the key 2 and the corresponding value is this is 2. Okay. In this way we can add any number of elements into our dictionary. Now let us go to another dictionary. That is the first dictionary which we have created is dict, and now I am going to declare another dictionary with the name Tiny Dict. Tiny Dict equal to name John, code 6734, department sales. Okay. As I said, in dictionary, the values will be in the form of key value pair. Now, it will be very clear for you from this example. Name John, code 6734, department sales. So that the first element is John, whose key is name. Second value is 6734, whose key is code. Third element is sales, whose key is department. That is DEPT. Okay, now let us print the values of the dictionary. Print dict of 1. Okay, if I give like this, the corresponding value for the key 1 in the dictionary dict will get printed. See, I have given print dict of 1. My output is this is 1, which is the value for the key 1. In the next print statement, I have given print dict of 2. Okay, now the corresponding value for the key 2 will get printed, which is this is 2. In the third statement, I am just going to print the complete dictionary of Tiny Dict. So if I give print Tiny Dict, the entire dictionary values will get printed. In the fourth statement, I am giving print tinydict dot keys of. It is a special function. If we give like this, the dictionary name dot keys of, only the keys of that particular dictionary will get printed. So that in tinydict, the keys are department, code, name, which will get printed. Okay, in the last statement I have given print tinydict dot values of, so that only the values of the dictionary tinydict will get printed. Okay, these we have covered all the basic data types in Python so far: numbers, strings, list, tuple, and dictionary. Now there is another one concept which is data type conversion. Okay, there may be many instances while programming we have to convert the element belonging to one data type to another data type. In Python provides a feature for that, that is data type conversion, in which we can convert the element of one data type into the element of another data type. For example, we can convert a string data type to an integer data type. We can convert an integer data type to a float data type. Okay. Let us see some examples. Here, see the fifth, sixth and seventh point. Here I am trying to convert an integer data type to a string. Therefore, I'm going to convert it into integer. So I have to give int of x comma the base value. The base is nothing but the string. So I'm converting the x to an integer, that is a string to an integer. In the sixth statement, I am trying to convert x to a long integer. Okay, x is some other data type. For example, here I am given x is a string. It can be of any other type other than long. So I am trying to convert that string data type into a long data type. In the seventh statement, I have given float of x. As I said, x can be of any type other than float, because if it is a float, we will not try to convert the same data type into that same. No. If it is a float, I am not going to convert it into float because it is already in float. So x will be of some other type. So I am trying to convert into float type. So I have given float of x. It converts the x variable into the type float. Similarly, in the first four statements, I am trying to convert S. S may be of any other type, maybe list, dictionary, set, so on. I am trying to convert that S to tuple. And the second statement, I am trying to convert S to a list. So I have given list of S. Third statement, I am converting S to a set. Set is similar to list, tuple and all. So I am trying to convert to set. And in the fourth statement, I am trying to convert D to a dictionary. Type conversion is very simple in Python. Whatever data type we want to convert, we have to simply mention that data type and what we are trying to convert. That is, either it may be a variable or it may be some other thing. That variable should be enclosed within the round brackets. So if I trying to convert a integer variable x into a long variable, then I have to give long of x comma base. The base is int because I said x belongs to integer type. So type conversion is very simple. Okay friends, let us continue with the next topics in the coming videos. Thank you.